Hello, 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 boo, 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 boo. Good vibes. Hey, I am Susan Shine Carlin, shineonsoulcenter.com. Welcome to the Daily Viberide. And I think today's Wednesday, the 17th of June. All right, guys, thanks for coming in and hanging out for a bit. I'll start with my 5 things I'm grateful for. Number 1, I got my hairs done. So I'm really thankful to my rock star hairdresser, Bailey Dugan. Mwah, thank you. And I am thankful that even though it's kind of cloudy outside, that it's still a beautiful day, nice breeze coming through. I am thankful that my dog sleeps so well through the night. I was up in the middle of the night, so excited, I guess, to get my hair done. But, you know, it's just so nice to see them all curled up and cozy and snoring away. I just love that. I love my fur fam. I am thankful for the thoughtfulness that continues to blow my mind of my friends. I love that. And the positive feedback that I get on the side for doing the Viberide. So thank you all for that. And I am thankful for the message that I have to give to you and how it came to me today at the end. Hey, Jennifer, Trevor, Kathy, hi beautiful, right back at ya. All right, so the first thing that we're gonna do today, because it's always different 3 things in between, is hold on, let me see. We'll see if I can get this refreshed and pop up for you, so I might be able to engage a little bit better. All right. Oh, hey, Trevor. Trevor, how do you know? How do you know we're doing cards today? We are. We're going to do cards later. All right. So, Casey, hello. So the first thing to raise your vibe for today is to read. And when we read something happy, just like when we watch something happy or listen to something happy, it raises our vibe. And so I got the nudge to dig out this old baby book that I used to read my son. I'm not sure if I'm going to read the whole thing to you, but I'm supposed to read a little bit, so here we go. Little Nutbrownhare, who was going to bed, held on tight to Big Nutbrownhare's very long ears. He wanted, I'm not sure if you guys can see this, he wanted to be sure that Big Nutbrownhare was listening. "Guess how much I love you," he said. "Oh, I don't think I could guess that," said Big Nutbrownhare. "This much," said Little Nutbrownhare, stretching out his arms as wide as they could go. Big Nutbrownhare had even longer arms. "But I love you this much," he said. That is a lot," thought Little Nutbrownhare. "Hey, Irene." "I love you as high as I can reach," said Little Nutbrownhare. "Well, I love you as high as I can reach," said Big Nutbrownhare. "That is very, very high," thought Little Nutbrownhare. "I wish I had arms like that." This is awesome. Then, I haven't read this book in a long time. Then Little Nutbrownhare had a good idea. He tumbled upside down and reached up the tree trunk with his feet. "I love you all the way up to my toes," he said. "And I love you all the way up to your toes," said Big Nutbrownhare, swinging him up over his head. "I love you as high as I can hop," laughed Little Nutbrownhare, bouncing up and down. "But I love you as high as I can hop," smiled Big Nutbrownhare, and he hopped so high that his ears touched the branches above. "That's good hopping," thought Little Nutbrownhare. "I wish I could hop like that." Hey, Kevin. "I love you all the way down the lane as far as the river," cried Little Nutbrownhare. "I love you across the river and over the hills," said Big Nutbrownhare. That's very far, thought Little Nutbrownhare. He was almost too sleepy to think anymore. Then he looked beyond the thorn bushes, out into the big dark night. Nothing could be further than the sky. We're almost done. We're going to do the whole book. "I love you right up to the moon," he said, and closed his eyes. "Oh, that's far," said Big Nutbrownhare. "That is very, very far." Big Nutbrown Hare settled little Nutbrown Hare into his bed of leaves. Then he lay down close by and whispered with a smile, "I love you right up to the moon and back." Aww, that's sweet. Okay, so that works. Read a kid's book. Read something that makes you feel good. My dog is itching her back on the table right now. I don't know. It's live. What are you gonna do, right? All right, and so the second thing is, and I posted this, but it came up again to mention to you guys because I know, Peru, it keeps getting like the best vibes that are reciprocal. So I got a nudge to put a sign in my front yard that said free air hugs. And it's still sitting out there. And I get enough foot traffic out front. I get air hugs from strangers, from kids to elderly people, men, women, everybody in between. And it's just so awesome. And sometimes when I have the window open, I hear people walk by and they laugh and they giggle about it. And that raises my vibe as they're just reading the sign and commenting on it as they go by. And they don't know I can hear them inside. So air hugs is what's up for number 2 thing. And I would encourage you, if you're out and about, to do like 10 air hugs today. Set an air hug challenge for yourself. And when you send the hug, if you energetically, now they're chasing the cats, crazy. If you energetically give that same kind of emotion that you would if you were giving a real hug, it's amazing. It's almost as good as a real hug. And so, so there's that. And if you want to stick a sign in your front yard, it's good vibes for sure. And I hope you guys are with me still. Let me check out something. It looks like I lost the connection. No, okay, we're still cooking. Good. All right, and then the third thing we're gonna do to raise your vibe is 9. That's a crazy amount, more than yesterday. 9 spirit animal medicine cards. So pick a number, pick 2. It's your life. Do what you want to do, and we'll see what comes up for you guys. All right. Hey, Hanny. Hi, Eric. Okay, guys. Numbers 1 through 9. I've got something all over my hand. It's live. And I'll flip them all, or I'll pull them all, and then we will go over them and see what your message is for today. Hey, Carlos. Number 6, case says 6. All right. Ooh, okay. So I always find it interesting when the cards want to stick a little bit. It usually tends to mean that something is a little bit heavy on your mind, or it's a very weighty type decision. So for you number 1ers, it feels a little thick up in here, okay? So let's get your card. And, all right. Interesting. I don't know if you can see it. You guys get to cheat. Hey, Simon. Oh, my tongue is not cooperating totally today. It's okay. Okay, so number 2 actually feels a little bit weighty as well. Not quite as much. It feels like it has to do with making a change. So we'll see what comes out with that. Right. Okay, 2 down, 7 to go. Holy moly. All right. Just do what I'm told. And love and light. That's it. I want to know if you guys end up doing any of the stuff that I recommend. It would be really cool to hear the feedback. Some of you have reached back to me or made a comment or 2 about it, and I love that. I just love that. So I love to see if you guys pull out your old baby book from yourself or your kids. But that felt really good. That was awesome. And you know, I don't get to practice anything that I do. I just have to do it like here on the spot with you guys for whatever reason. It's just the guidance that I get on it, and I think it's because it makes it so authentic, so that when I'm doing it, I'm like, oh, geez, that does work, you know, that totally raises the vibe. So just so you know, that's what goes on around here. And let's see. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna pull this one. For number 4. It jumped out. And that kind of makes sense for you number 4s. It jumped right out at me. Okay. Almost halfway there. I hope everybody's having a fabulous Wednesday. Winning Wednesday, right? Winning. Okay, number 5. I have to look number 5 up. It's been a hot minute since I've seen that card. I don't think you guys mind though if I look up a little bit here and there. It's all right. Getting the hang of this deck. It's my favorite, honestly. No offense to the angel cards, but I just love, you know, the medicine that the animals bring and their messages, and I'm so thankful I get to see my spirit animals every single day. They show up for me, and usually first thing in the morning. It's just crazy. Jason, what is good? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, thanks, Case. Kind words. Hello, Mike. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lucky number 7. Oh. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right, dos mas. I don't know why my tongue's not working today. Maybe it's because it's cloudy outside. It makes my brain cloudy. Little June gloom. That's all right. Still beautiful. All right. This one's easy. So whatever's going on with number 8, it seems like, woo, I just want to slide out like a breeze. Love it. Love it. Okay, guys. Last call. Pick a number. Pick 2 from 1 to 9. And we'll see what the cards have in store for you. So you can ask a question, you can set an intention. You really can't screw it up. There's nothing you can do that's wrong. It's all in light and love. Ooh. Okay. All right. So for you number 1s, I think we had this one before. Hey, Paul. This is the Lynx card. And this has to do with secrets. And so it could be a secret that you're that someone's keeping from you, hopefully not. I think generally it's more about a secret that lies within yourself that you actually know, but you have yet to discover. And I feel like it usually comes in the form of a strength. And so as you kind of dig deep, you might discover that there's a pleasant surprise or secret that comes out here for you soon. And the lynx medicine, the lynx, there's a thought that the Sphinx in Egypt might actually be a lynx cat, you know, with that Mona Lisa smile. It's hard to get the truth out of these guys. Not the truth. They know the secrets to everything is the medicine, but it's hard to get them to spill it. But it does eventually come out. So that's for your number 1s. Number 2 is the bat. And this has to do, such cool cards. This has to do with, think about going to your bat cave. Okay, so rarely are the cards what you think about in association with the animal. Excuse me. Hold on, hold please. Too much chatting at the hairdresser this morning. All right, so the bat has to do with rebirth. Think about it's hanging upside down, going and recharging yourself, going to your bat cave, and really regrouping. And so that makes sense that was kind of a heavy one. Like it might be timed for a little bit of a timeout, time to regroup, time to recharge, or time to hang upside down. Just kidding. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3 is the frog. And this has to do with purifying yourself, so cleansing yourself. The frog is said to have the medicine that can call in the rain showers. And so, again, you know, it's funny, we talked about water yesterday, and the frog brings the cleansing qualities of water. So it's about purification, maybe some clarity. It's about cleansing, 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 and maybe letting go of something that really no longer serves you. And just taking that time, taking the time again to be in water, to maybe take that salt bath or whatever floats your boat, all puns intended. Okay, so that's for your number 3s. For your number 4s, it is the salmon. And remember, this one jumped out of the deck, and I love that because the salmon is about, it's a lot about tenacity. So the salmon swims upstream and will do anything it takes to accomplish the goal of going home. And so the tenacity of the salmon and going against what other people think, going against, you know, being true to yourself, I guess, regardless of what other people think or what's going on around you, but just really having that single-mindedness of goal to accomplish your goal and really believing in yourself and in your inner strength and your tenacity. Okay, so that's for your number 4s. Hey, Anthony. Hey, Lou. All right, and number 5 is the Jaguar, and this is the one I think I want to take a peek at because it's been a bit. Right, okay. So this is about impeccability and integrity. So the Jaguar's message is, Sacred Jaguar, teach me to wear my power lightly, to walk with impeccability, to approach life with compassion, and to live up to the integrity of my human potential. I think that really says it all. And you know, the other part of this medicine is to, hey Tim, is to really drop judgment of other people. And you know, as you walk in your integrity and your impeccability, that you do that in a very humble manner, not in a self-righteous manner. So that's for you number 5s. And then number 6 is the mouse. And again, this is about scrutiny. My gosh, my tongue is just broken today, but that's okay. So scrutiny, you know what I'm saying. When you scrutinize something, you really look at all the details, you really mull something over before you make a decision. And sometimes the medicine of this is if you find yourself kind of in that trap of overanalyzing, over-scrutinizing things, to lighten up a little bit, to pull back a little bit, and to gain some new perspective. And then conversely, if you are really kind of glossing over things and not getting into the details and the nitty-gritty of things, it may be time to dig a little deeper, take notice of those details. That's not my strength. I'm a more broad viewed person, or I don't know what you call it, but if my tongue wasn't broken, I could probably articulate it. But anyway, I tend to look at the big picture and go over the little details later or not. And so for me, it's always a reminder to, hey, pay attention to the details of what's going on, what you've been thinking about doing, dig deep. Hey, Dave. All right, so that is number 6. Number 7 is the dolphin. And, you know, I had mentioned the quote from Aros Christos, who deals with spirituality and dolphins yesterday, about breath. And the medicine of the dolphin is to take in the rhythm of what's going on around you and to really be conscious of the way that you breathe. And when you change the way you breathe, you can actually change your level of consciousness. You can change the way that you view things and the way that you do things. And so, you know, a lot of us are under an extra amount of pressure and stress right now. And so the message of the dolphin is to breathe. Okay, so there's that one. And then number 8 is the Dragonfly. And the Dragonfly is about illuminating any kind of duality and illusion. The Dragonfly is also said to be the keeper of let's see, the next dimension, if you will. It's a winged creature, kind of like no other. It's very magical, and I want to get the right exact word here. This is actually one of my spirit animals, but I'm kind of going blank on the one word that they phrase Dragonfly with. Oh, it's illusion. So Dragonfly breaks illusions, brings visions of power. No need to prove it. Now is the hour. Know it, believe it. Great Spirit intercedes, feeding you, blessing you, filling all of your needs. So it's a lot about, seeing the truth and also keeping your faith and knowing that the universe has your back. So there's Dragonfly for you 8s. And the last one, I'm also going to take a peek at. Okay, so this is the first card in the deck. It's a very, very powerful card. It's the Eagle. And the Eagle is about spirit. So I love that. And it says, Eagle, fly high, touch Great Spirit, share your medicine, touch me, honor me, so that I may know you too. And so this is being really connected to the divine, connected to spirit, source, God, your higher power. So this is very powerful medicine. And if you're thinking, if you had a question or we're setting an intention, the message here, I would say, is to go draw close to your higher power right now, and maybe do some prayer, some meditation, whatever you do, and connect in and get your answers there, straight from the source. Okay, so those are your 9 cards, and I love this because, speaking of spirit, I actually had Spirit just put the empowering statement in my head this morning, right before I drew my own cards. I always draw an animal and an angel card in the morning just for myself, and this just popped into my head. So I love this, and then I drew a card that had to do about this. So I love that serendipity. Okay, so your empowering statement is, you are abundant goodness and grace. So I am abundant goodness and grace. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow. That's my plan. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday. And thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'll get to your comments and everything as soon as I jump off. All right. Thanks so much. Mwah! Have a great day.